Greetings, Cosmos, and welcome to another Metroid 2 remake. Once again, I have the fun controls I enjoy. Interesting. So, recently I've been playing, what was it? Mega Man Battle Network 5. And I had a lot of fun with that game, but the final boss, I do not feel was designed well. Oops, my fault. I'm glad these things that drop health, and oh hey, there's a side cavern here. Today I'm going to attempt to go for the final boss, but I don't think I'll make it. Not yet. There's going to be stuff to do. Anyway, Mega Man, Battle Network 5. Final boss, no good. Ah, there are more Omega Metroids than just the... Okay. Ow. Sheesh, what am I meant to do here? I'm not supposed to get into that situation in the first place. Sheesh. Okay, I have used up all my super missiles. Wow, these things can take a beating. In the original, they took, what, 45 missiles to kill or something? Okay, the legs hurt you when you try to go through them. Yeah, I'm gonna be here until you turn around. And I guess you're supposed... Nope! It doesn't give you enough room to do that reasonably. Oh no! Oh no. I forgot this enter into another area. Alright, so I'm gonna go completely heal myself up. And then try that again. Because I am not trying that at partial, I'm not trying that without super missiles. Anyway, I was going to talk about the final boss of Mega Man Battle Network 5. Like, there are several problems with it, most that I have with it. Mostly that it abandons a lot of stuff that you've been doing the entire game. Like, depending on what your chip folder looks like, you may or may not have a bad time, but if your chip folder relies on, I don't know, stealing area, you can't do that. So all those area stealing chips are useless. Any chip that relies on the enemy having ground under them is useless. Any chip that relies on putting stuff into your opponent's area isn't going to do anything. Oh no. Oh no, this is a yeah, the terrible place to be. Okay, so I'm not sure how many of those super missiles actually struck, but I did kill it using only my super missiles, and that went a lot faster than it would have gone had I been forced to resort to normal missiles. But anyway, yeah, what was I? Oh yeah, Mega Man Battle Network 5. Up until the final boss, I was having a good time. But heck, I even made a Kernel Soul folder, which relies on planting objects in the enemy's area and then using those objects as traps to stun the enemy in order to win. one of the problems with the final boss is that you can't plant objects in the enemy's area. So I guess that's where I go next. And the first time I played the game, I could not defeat that boss because, well, the one thing, I entered the game with a bad mindset that was antithetical to how the game wants to be played. Although I did make it all the way to the final boss that way. Alright, so up next is... Ha! Got in a sneak hit. Okay, I think that's how you're meant to handle. Okay, so it takes 7 super missiles, I think? I did hit with all of them, and I have a maximum of 12, so yeah. It takes 7 super missiles to destroy an Omega Metroid. Good to know. Once you get the feel for them, they're actually pretty fun. Also, something's like learning to adapt. Alright, so there's supposedly one more Metroid in this area. And I'm so grateful that I can just space jump my way to the top and even destroy platforms on the way up so I don't have to navigate around them. At this point, I think the game is about exploring how powerful I've become and asking the question, what sort of creature can even challenge you at this point? And then answering it with Omega Metroids. Honestly, I think that's a pretty cool thing to do. Oh, I forgot to ambush it. I wasn't actually paying enough attention to their heads. Is the head of this one different from the others? Gotcha! Alright. Cool! I like how simple the Omega Metroids become once you know how to handle them. That's a good touch. They're really tough enemies until you figure them out. But the way this game is set up, even I can figure them out. And it took me 5 playthroughs, but I figured them out. Although at some points I'm wondering, did I just forget if I figured something out before? Like with that sea serpent boss, I think that's Ceres from Metroid Fusion without being X-parasitized. Like, I'm wondering, was it possible to defeat it the way I thought I had before? Or am I just relearning how to fight it every time? Because that's a definite possibility. In which case, you know, this game does good at teaching you things so you don't have to memorize them. Huh. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can launch myself straight upward. Oh, this didn't go as high as I feared. Okay. I'm glad to know that these flying jerks with the shielded wings are adaptable enough to survive out here. Oh no, I was gonna fly straight up, but then I hit a wall. I didn't realize I had hit a wall. Alright. I almost feel like there's a secret just off screen here. But if there is, there's no way for me to get to it that's readily apparent. Oh, once again. Oh, hey! I have ascended high enough to encounter rock again. Oh, hey, waterfalls. Remember these. So, one quick thing. Yeah, that. So I'm not going to explore all the downwards possibilities of waterfalls, but yeah, you can go down them, but not up them. I don't think. So, yeah. I'm just going to try and avoid touching ground here, but it's fairly obvious where the points of descent are. Wait, do I even need to be in morphball form anymore? I like this cavern. It's peaceful. First time I came through here I was terrified waiting for an ambush. But now I just appreciate how peaceful it is. And I think that it's important to have something like that in video games about an endless string of violence. Yeah, sometimes just relax and be like a stone dragon. Alright, now because of the way the waterfalls and water work here, I'm not going to bother exploring all that water down below. Instead I'm just going to go up and... Okay, not this way. This one is good? Probably not. Ah, here we are. Save point. Alright, what's in here? Oh, hey, look at this. It's your last chance to go back to earlier areas. Now I am left wondering if it's possible to skip a ton of stuff once you have the screw attack and come through here. Anyway, I'm not going to go and explore that again, even though if I want all the power-ups I probably need to, but I'm not here after all the power-ups. But that's just a thing. A thing I had forgotten about previously, but a thing that exists. Oh hey, look at that! Oh hey, look at that. 9 Metroids detected. Oh, right. Not telling me about the location I'm in. Telling me that there are 9 Metroids in the area. Oh no! Good job, man. Okay. Okay. So I can blast them with 5 missiles or 1 normal missile. Or 5 normal missiles or 1 super missile. Oh, hey, new log entry. Genetics laboratory. Suspended above an abandoned city are the remains of a laboratory. Scanners confirm there was extremely sophisticated equipment to be found, along with scientific data of incalculable magnitude. Only stasis tanks are left. Organic traces within suggest genetic research and DNA manipulation. Biogenic substances of an unknown age coat the laboratory's walls. Ooh, barely got that one before it would have thawed out. I like how tense these segments are with the larval Metroids, the jellyfish Metroids, as soldiers. Nope! Nope! Let go. Here's a problem I've always had with Metroids. Once they get you hiding them off. Oh, hey! These ones don't restore their health. Unlike what I've heard the ones in Super Metroid do. Alright. Much nicer. 5 Metroids left. Oh no! I like how these actually warn you which rooms have Metroids by closing the door after you. Or locking the door with an audible clicking sound. Huh? Okay. I made mistakes, but they weren't completely unsolvable. Okay, that's all the Metroids for that room. There are 3 Metroids left in this entire game. Or so I'm told. Alright, one more. Alright, I should have gone back to save. It's too late for that now. Oh my. Alright. Queen Metroid. The only Metroid organism naturally capable of producing offspring. The Queen is the heart of every species, or the heart of the species, and mother of every Metroid born on SR-388. Her role in the hive has hindered her mobility yet encouraged the development of a long neck and massive head to strike at a distance. Her cell structure indicates she is heavily aged, possibly as old as the lab that she has settled in. The years have reinforced her torso to impenetrable levels. The Queen's genetic coding is distinct from other Metroids, and she may have gone through a unique life cycle to attain her form. I forget how to even damage it. Okay. Ow. And I'm so glad that this boss fight is filled with opportunities for health restoration. It usually takes me 1 or 2 attempts to catch on to what's going on here enough to, not die all the time. I was trying to take a shot, but I couldn't. Oh. Okay. Take that. Oh, I missed. Made so many mistakes there. I'm so glad this boss fight allows you to restock your super missiles, otherwise I'd have a bad time here. I pushed the wrong button, but the button I was wanting to push wouldn't have helped anyway. Here she has a different pattern. Rather than just aiming for you, she lets you know where she's going to smash, and then smashes stuff. Okay. Yeah, take that, Queen Metro. Oh no. I hope this is enough to dodge. Okay. She just blasts open the way forward in sheer rage. Okay, so what's going on this time? I like how, I'm not sure if the pattern is fixed for the first wave of each fight or what, but, so far I like how she's been giving a chance to get used to the timing before, just destroying me. Like, she aims upward first, and then she attacks down below. So I've had a few chances to see her attack. Alright, what you gonna do now? Okay. Nope. Ha! Pay more attention. Ha! Alright. When she closes her mouth is the time to jump. I didn't even really think to do this on any previous playthrough to avoid that stuff. I always just did the space jump. But I mean, this works well enough. Alright, I'm gonna hide over here. Also, look at those legs. Look at them. Uh-oh. Hey, no, let go. Come on. Well, that was disgusting. In Metroid Other M, I liked that you destroyed the final boss, the Queen Metroid. Oh, spoilers for Metroid Other M, with a power bomb to the stomach. I just didn't realize that you could use a power. Oh, hey, look at this. It's so tiny and adorable. And it's like, hello, you must be Mother, I love you. And then you have a chance to just chill with Tiny Metroid. Anyway, yeah, Metroid, Other M. I disliked how the game didn't bother telling you that you had access to the power bombs at that moment. You know, unlike how it had handled everything else in the rest of the game. I remember thinking repeatedly as I got killed over and over again, oh, if only I had power bombs, I could do this. And then one time out of exasperation, I just tried it, and then I had it. It was unlocked just in time. Like, I don't know when it unlocked because the game never bothered to tell you. Unlike with all your other power-ups throughout the entire game. So long story short, I did not enjoy Metroid Other M for a variety of reasons. But look at this. This is cool. Like, you just get some time to relax. Like, there's no explosion going off unlike most other Metroid games at the ending. We just get some time to spend bonding with tiny Metroid. You want to eat this too? Okay. Now, I could have come back to this area once I got space jump or anything of the like that would enable me to get over here. I mean, if you look at the map, this is just the left of the ship, and I could have checked it out long ago. Oh, right, the sky still kills you. Again, it's unlikely to actually kill you. That's still so weird to me that the sky damages me. Anyway, something. Mini Metroid. Anyway, yeah, this game. Really good. I appreciate so much about it. I like the little mini explorable areas rather than, like, Metroid usually does a huge interconnected world, and that's great. But this one just put everything into little mini explorable areas where you could get power-ups in varying orders. And I enjoyed that too. I also like how well the game teaches me things, because boy howdy have I forgotten pretty much everything about the game between playthroughs, except I kind of remembered how to fight the final boss. But yeah, that was a really good experience. It's more linear, well, it presents itself as more linear than, say, Super Metroid, for example, but I was able to collect so many things in a variety of orders relative to each other. I mean, sure, you're unlikely to collect the Ice Beam before the Plasma Beam, since the areas are kind of in a fixed order, but you can turn that off after having beaten the game at least once, and go to the areas in any order so long as you have the power-ups to get there. I've done that once. It was really fun, but at the same time I kept forgetting where all the Metroids I needed to get were. I think I missed the very first one and several in the first area, and had to come back and search for those again. But that is also a really fun and cool way to play the game. Now I'm wondering what happens if you go to that final area via that shortcut as soon as you get the screw attack. Is it possible? I hope so. Oh, hey, 88%. My previous best was 87, I think? And look at that. See you next mission. That is adorable. Well, join me next time. I think I'll be playing Spelunky Classic. Yes. See you then.